Okay, gay. Hey. You know what? The the music went away again. So I'm trying to figure out, somehow something changed in the last couple of weeks, and it, especially if I'm going off the iPad, because that's usually what I have sitting down here, it seems to like play the music, and then all of a sudden it'll go out and try to connect into other devices in the house. Hi, G-Wins. So I'm just trying to figure out like how to disconnect from those. But of course, as I'm sitting there trying to disconnect and connect it to where it's supposed to be, it just keeps spinning. So I'm like, and so I got my, I hooked up my other phone, the backup phone. So, sorry about that, guys. Hello. Oh my gosh. What a week, huh? What do you all think? What a week. I have missed you guys. I have missed you guys so much. Hey, Jay, baby. Wasn't that fun having our special guest last week? Next special guest that I want to have a makeup artist come on and share some like insider tips. So hang tight, you guys. I'm going to make that happen for you hopefully in the next couple weeks. Kate Kiernan is no joke. I am so impressed with her platform, her practical wisdom. I mean, really impressed. Oh, baby embroidery. Hello. All right, everybody, have you got your drinks? I am done with my cleanse. However, I'm intermittent fasting, so I'm having water. Oh my gosh. A straight shooter is an understatement. I love that. But what I love is that she's successful and she's accomplished and she's respected in her industry. So I feel like when she's saying that it's this way or that way, it's like people are going to listen and go, yep. Hi, Bug. Hi, Charlotte. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, Dana, okay, let me read. You started fasting hard this week. Okay. How are you doing with the fasting? The intermittent fasting is okay. Gigi Cutmaster, and now you're, oh, baby embroidery. You should send me, I'm trying to figure out if your business is indicative of your name. Send me a link to your profile. I want to look at your stuff. What about a fasting tutorial? Oh, you guys want me to talk about it tonight a little bit? Jen, we're just getting started. I was a little late because I was having struggles with the music again. 19 hours. Oh, Charlotte, are you hungry? Are you okay? Wait. Jennifer? Oh. Oh. So, oh, baby embroidery. is Jennifer Robertson. Is that what you're saying? Dana, don't want to lose what you're saying. Okay, so Oh Baby Embroidery is just going to say she is doing these gorgeous Lavish Lady cups. They're, correct me if I'm wrong on any of this, they're just like Yetis. They're not Yeti brand, but they keep everything cold like a Yeti. And she's doing it in white glitter to Tiffany blue ombre. You guys, everybody who I've shown the picture of, the work she's doing is gorgeous. So they are going to be available to order. I'm going to get a small start selection of them, and you guys are going to have the opportunity to you're going to have the opportunity to order them if you would like them. I'm so excited. They're just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So plus, though, Oh Babe Embroidery, I don't think that I've seen your TikTok profile, so still link me to it. Oh, Jens, oh, wait till you see it. They are very nice. Hi, Missy. So I think you guys are gonna all want one. They're gorgeous, and I'm actually talking to people about doing some merch with some long sleeve tees that would look like a Vineyard Vine type tee, but it would be in like Tiffany blue color. Yeah. Jen, I need to know what these beach pictures are, so make sure you send them to me. Beta, did I just see that you popped in? Beta. Okay, so we were talking about intermittent fasting. Let's go back to that. On my Instagram story. All right, link me to it just so I don't miss it. I want to see it for sure. Okay, so intermittent fasting. Come back to me and tell me what you guys were saying about that. So I should, if you've learned anything, that when you are doing a fast, intermittent fasting, or you need to be clean fasted. So normally you are not going to have oranges in your water. But because my food window was just recent, I went ahead and just thought I'd enjoy it. But when I'm done with this, my clean fast won't start till I'm done with this. And then I will not have oranges in my water. But tell me what you guys are doing. How is it going? I briefly for a second saw you say something about a headache, Dana. So shoot me back what you guys were saying. I'm telling you, the intermittent fasting or the hardcore fasting I'm telling you, the way to go. I hate to say it, but it is the way to go. For your insulin to sit down. The headache was from past. How many hours did you go, Dana? Also, are you sure you got enough water? 72 hours. You went 3 days, Charlotte. Oh, wow. Oh. All right. KMR, when you're fasting, there is there's no eating anything. It's just water or black coffee or tea. It's no 0-calorie drinks, nothing. It's called a clean fast. That means like not even creamer in your coffee. Oh yeah, Charlotte, after a while. And then what happens is when your insulin's down, your body starts to burn into the fat stores, and it burns into there for the energy. And then the minute you would like have some, like this orange or anything, then that will spike your insulin and it stops burning into your fat stores. So if you're going to spike your insulin, that's going to be the time you're going to choose to eat. But oh my gosh, it works. It works. But the key is, like, I'm curious, Dana, if you had enough water, or maybe you need a little more coffee or tea just with the headache. But then sometimes it really depends too, because if you're just a little, you know how sometimes I went from open 7 hours to 5 hours. Okay. You closed your window to a 5-hour window. So, KMR, I fast, and you're going to hear what Dana's saying is she has a 5-hour eating window. That means she has a 19-hour clean fast window where there's no food and it's only water, black coffee, or tea. Do you have to be in fat burning to fast? Christine, I want to come back to that. No, but I believe, Charlotte, that just in the nature of fasting, you will be fat burning if you're clean fasted. So forever, I would do a fast and I would not be clean fasted. I would be, having broth, or I'd be having little this or that, or I'd have cream in my coffee. So then that spikes your insulin, so you're not clean fasted. So you might be doing a fast for whatever other reason, but you're not going to burn into your fat stores. Oh, Christine, tell me everything's okay. You can't be a sugar burner to fast. You can't be a sugar burner too fast. Sugar burners get headaches or slumps. Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying. Everybody's body's a little different, and you're saying one particular type of people are sugar burners. And I'm still learning a lot about it. So Charlotte, give me a little leeway because I'm not a complete expert yet. I'm still really learning a lot. Okay, like you fast between 6 p.m. and 1 the next day or something like that. Well, like for me personally, I am doing more of a, just because I'm pushing hard to get to a goal. So I've been pushing my body to do an OMAD, 1 meal a day. So I may open my eating window for a couple hours, 1 or 2 hours, and that's my window, and everything else is closed. So let's say I open up my eating window from 5 to 7 p.m. Then it'll be nothing till 5 o'clock the next day. You have to be in ketosis to be able to do long fasts. So Charlotte, I don't know how to say this. I don't know it. I know I've heard the word ketosis, but I don't know what that means. But only eat 1 meal. Don't stuff yourself. You're right. So Dana, if you sit down to eat and I overdo it, I don't feel good. You're supposed to stop when you're satiated. And so, but when you are eating, you can eat anything you want. So I can have, French bread with pasta and chicken and a glass of wine. Or I could have, I will sometimes have what I want at one of the meals. Like if I really want a dessert and I want something that's maybe more of a not as healthy, maybe it's like chicken fettuccine alfredo, I will then make sure my other meals in the week are things like spinach salad with lots of chicken and veggies, and then maybe a little side piece of like a little French bread or a little multi-grain bread or something like that. So if if we're going out to eat and my meal is going to be like, there's this place near us that they have these killer burgers, and and I'm not a huge burger lover, and they also do like these truffle fries. So like if that's hi Danny, so if that's my meal, then the next day I will make sure I'm having spinach and lean chicken, so that when you do only have one meal, you have to make sure you're not having something that's not healthy. Okay, I want to make sure. I feel like I lost a couple comments. I'm going to come back here. I tried to eat because it was hard for me. And it's gluten your body turns fat burning instead of sugar for fuel. Are you doing OMAD 7 days or alternating? Gypsy, hold on. I'm going to come back to that question. There's my Danny. And okay. So, oh yeah, truffle fries. Oh my gosh. And they've got like this creamy dip. They're yum, yum, yum. Okay, so I've been trying to do OMAD as a lifestyle for now. If I could do maybe about another 10-pound loss, then I'm going to go to more of a eating window like Dana just said, maybe a 5 or 6 hour window. And then I would do OMAD just every few months or a couple times a year, just to like reset the body. I don't know that I could do. Okay, so Brown Eyes, you would be surprised what you can do, what your body can do. I'm been amazed at what. But the thing is, if you haven't spiked your insulin and you're really keeping it clean, it regulates that hunger. But if you're like doing stuff like one time, like I popped a Hershey's Kiss in my mouth, I'm like, well, I just did that. Then all of a sudden it'll spike that insulin, and then I start to get hungry. That's great. Start push it till I'm comfortable and go 2 more hours. Yes. When you start to learn how you can regulate your body and make it do what and it's like, you have to kind of be careful too who you tell this to, because someone who doesn't understand this could think you're having a weird relationship with food. Listen to Dr. Mindy on YouTube. Charlotte, if you think about it, will you send me a link to that on DM on TikTok or Instagram? I don't want to forget that. And because, yeah, just work easy up to it. Yeah. And so we're kind of referring to a book that's called Delay, Don't Deny by Jen Stevens. Restetter. Okay. I'm interested. I'm learning a lot. I still haven't got it all figured out, but just read berberine is helpful to regulate insulin from a health store. I just read berberine. Okay. All right. I don't know what that is. But I'm going to tell you guys something. You're not going to believe this. So, as long as is a vitamin. So as long as you guys have been doing lives with me, you know, like, we all have our assets, right? You guys know I have good hair, right? I've always had really good hair. So, the end of August, I got COVID pneumonia, and KK will tell you, she was in touch with me every day. It was 3.5 weeks out sick without working, without pay. Then when I did go back into the salon, I could only go in like 1 client a day. I was exhausted. But so that was end of August, beginning of September. during the holidays of December, I started noticing I was losing hair. I was losing hair. I joined your lives. Wow. Oh, thank you. I'm almost at an 80-pound loss from a year. Now, I know when you started lives, it's not been that much, but it's still been 35 pounds since I started lives. But I was noticing I was losing so much hair. It was getting so thin. And I just, you hear clients talk about, oh, my hair is thinning. I've been losing hair. And you're like, really though? Hi, Laura. And, okay, Raquel. Frick. Like, I lost so much. I am wearing halo extensions now because I've lost so much hair. My hair looks like it's about this short now. It looks like it. And it's all straggly. Like, and you can even tell, like, all this. All that, like. So, I've lost so much hair. And you know how husbands never notice that stuff? And I said, when I didn't have my halo extensions, and I said, Martin, I've lost so much hair. And he goes, I didn't want to say anything, but I can tell, like, your hair's, like, gone. Like, my ponytail's normally like this, and now my ponytail's like this. And, so I'm trying to figure out what to do, because we all talk about, we tell, clients, because only what we've read and what biotin is good for, growing hair and good for the skin. Collagen, liquid collagen is good. But now I'm kind of going, Dinky, I get it. Like, now I'm kind of going, really, what is absolutely the strongest and best? They say it will start to grow back after a year or so, but yeah, a year. Holy shit. Oh my gosh, that is a long time. Thank you for the rose and the likes, you guys. I see those. It's sometimes, Austin. So, yes, I've started taking this hair, skin, and nails multivitamin. I've been doing let's see if I have it in here. Oh, I think I have it in my other bathroom. And it's some drops for the scalp. Microderm products. Raquel, there's anything DM me, because yes, I get tired. Our hair, like, this is how my hair looked normally. How long was it, Jen? It took 3 months, and then all of a sudden it hit me like a freight train. Oh, okay. Raquel, if you think of it, DM me any of those ideas, because, hi, Christine. Yeah, and DM me, and then I'll just forward anything to you that I'm learning, because I have one of my dearest friends and mentors started in 3 months after. Oh, perfect. Raquel, one of my friends and mentors has a hair replacement clinic in a couple states. And I said, after all these years, I cannot believe I'm actually going to come to you and ask you this, but, like, seriously, what do I do? I don't need a hair piece, but laser, like, Nioxin, Rogaine, what do I do? I think Rogaine is for men. Nioxin, but anyways, I'm seeing that stuff like Vagamore on, like, there's so many ads on, like, TikTok and Instagram, and I'm like, I don't know if this is snake oil or if it works. So, Yes, that's right, Dinky. So it's like 3 months. And it hit me like a freight train. Like when I wash my hair and I come back, they do have Rogaine for women. Okay. Like these are in like little ringlets around here. I don't have any ringlets. And yeah, it's like, look at that. Holy shit. Look at that. I do not have layers. So, yeah, I am treating it with care. I will tell you though how I'm working with a halo extensions, because when I started to notice it was getting weird, I had actually Naughty Lily install tape and extensions for me, but they were growing out, and then because they'd grown out so far, they like would turn, and so you could see them. So I'm like, okay, I gotta get those out, and because I didn't know how much hair I'd actually lost till I took the extensions out, and then I was like, I look like it's somebody else's hair in my head. I'm wondering, KK, keep me in touch with what you're finding. I'm gonna guess not, because the Omicron is like a cold, and it's not as like rugged, but this is there are different mutations, but this is a bizarre side effect. But it's not just, it's aggressive. I am, and then I was like, is the weight loss just making it worse? The Delta that did it. Okay. Maybe that's what I had. KK, you probably know. Well, and the thing is, that's the one thing I've learned with this whole concept of weight loss and fasting is, KMR, shit. But I am eating, I am eating, and I am making sure I'm getting in the right good fats and healthy vegetables. But I am really pushing down, so. Oh, yeah, Danielle. I have a whole new mercy for my clients that complain about hair loss, because I'm like, because sometimes you don't even know what to say when a client tells you that, because you're not a doctor and there's 1,000 reasons for hair loss. Okay, I know I'm getting excellent protein, so that's not it. I don't know. I haven't been doing a lot of vitamins, so maybe I better make sure I amp up my iron or multivitamin for sure. But I would think, well, I wasn't getting a lot of red meat, so. Oh, but wait, I do a lot of spinach, and there's iron in spinach, right? I've seen that. People have weight loss surgery, and they lose a lot of weight, lose their hair. Makes you wonder if maybe it's a perfect storm. But, yeah. So I thought, well, I'll do like when I'm going to go to work, or I had a women's event today, or like if I go on live, I thought I'll just wear my halo extensions and it'll look like normal. And I never, okay, COVID, okay. Good to know. Oh, boy. Okay. Chrissy, I'll put it up on a green screen and you can screenshot it. Does that sound good? Takes me a minute, so hold on. Sunday best. Better than you found it. Around it, everyone falls down sometime. Oops. There we go. There you go. Screenshot that. Okay, anybody interested, screenshot that. Sunshine on my Sunday best. Did everyone get that? That's okay. I do that all the time, Dad. Okay, let me get this off. I'll never grow up. I think you're right, Dinky. And don't take me wrong, like, I love food. I mean, if anyone's watching my Instagram story, you're gonna see, like, it was a day or so ago, a couple days ago, like, I was coming to the end of my time, and I freaking Sunday. It was Sunday. It was yesterday. So I freaking got donuts, and like, what a way to like blow up my last day. But there comes a point too where you guys are talking about when you've been sick or being exhausted or fighting with like what your body will let go of, and there comes a point where you just have to listen to your body. And there are times when I just hear my body screaming at me, rest. But I have so much stuff and I need to feel like I'm productive. I have to feel like I haven't like wasted away the day. No, sometimes rest. Like my worth does not equate to checking everything on my list today. There's going to be a day tomorrow and the day after and the day after. So if I am like out of commission, nothing in the list is going to get done, or I listen to my body when like I'm going to keep fasted for 48 hours and that 48 hours is going to be at 5 o'clock tomorrow. And I'm at noon tomorrow and I'm so hungry. I could like eat my fist. Then there's time like, no, there's some things you just have to go, push your body to obey. You can make 5 more hours. On occasion, no. My body keeps wanting food and I have to go, this isn't about me winning against my body. I have to listen to my body. And I don't know what's happening in my systems inside. Maybe for some reason, I need to eat now. Or like you said, maybe my iron was low or something. I need to eat. Of course, it's not laughing, Kayla. It's not a taco. It's not cake. It's not a donut. But maybe I need to put some good, chicken breast on some salad greens and maybe have a little piece of fruit and like nourish myself. So that's one thing I'm learning, and I feel like there's been such a beautiful movement, but for sure with this group of women is about empowerment and not feeling shame. So, man, it's so tricky because there's that part of like us as humans where we have to learn to fight against let's say laziness, right? Because it's so much easier to go, who cares? I'm just going to have it, or tomorrow I'll do it. So there's that part of us that's always like, no, master yourself. If you don't master yourself, someday you're going to be forced to, with a health crisis or something. But there's that, man, I'm telling you, I've been seeing two camps of my friends. The one camp are the women who are like, take the day, slay today, queen. You straighten your crown and slay it today. And then the other camp is going, learn to be quiet, learn to rest, learn to refresh and nourish yourself in nature. You don't have to slay every day. And I'm kind of going, wow. I feel like I bridge back and forth between the two camps. What about you guys? But I always say this about us being powerful women. And isn't that part of the journey? Learning where you get your power. Where do you refresh yourself? Some of us, nope, you do need to kick in the ass and go. But yeah, listening to our bodies and giving ourselves the grace. I'm learning so much about like not looking and judging other women, and sometimes I want to look at her and go, well, like, because it'll validate me. I'm learning to just go, don't look, stay in my lane. My challenges, my triumphs, my fight in the trenches is mine. And it's right here. I can't look at her. I don't know what her life is like. I don't know what her husband's like. I don't know what her finances are like. Stay in my lane. Yeah, some days I slay, some days I'm still. And when I've been trying to teach myself to, there's this part from the Bible, from the New Testament, and it was the Apostle Paul, and he has this infamous quote, and he says, I buffet my body and I make it my captive. And I love to say, I like to buffet my body. But I love that part about like, I'm going to take it captive and I'm going to make it be obedient to what I say. Because right now I'm learning that principle when it comes to fitness and exercise, right? There is that whole part of like, I don't feel like it. I'm cold. I don't want to go work out. But I'm going to go and I'm going to take my body captive and it's going to obey me. And I think as long as I do that most of the time, I can have grace on myself for the days that I'm like, and not today. I'm going to be still. I'm going to rest. I like to fight or flight sometimes. Yes. But some of the women who are on social media are always like, take the day and slay the day. I sometimes just go, God, you exhaust me. You exhaust me to even look at you on social media. I just want to swipe past you because I feel so inadequate. Danny, thank you. It's that fine line of knowing when to push the envelope, when to push yourself, but when to listen to yourself and stop and rest. So tell me, what did you guys think? I don't want to come away from fasting conversation if you guys have any more thoughts or questions. Now. I never get sick of this song. I know it is. I love people doing like group dances to this too. Lily is good. She is good. We were Saturday. We went to see my middle daughter. I don't know if you've gotten a chance to meet my middle daughter yet. I think she did on one of the shotgun nights when her boyfriend was shotgunning against Justin. But we went to her hockey game in River Falls, Wisconsin. And on our way home, we stopped in Minneapolis and we popped in to see Lily, our naughty Lily, because she'd had a bad day at work. So we wanted to stop and just hug her and love on her a little bit. You saw that shotgun live. Guys, I will be working on shotgunning so that I can compete with the best. I'm just... Wasn't that amazing? Oh my gosh, that made me happy. KK, send me all those beautiful likes. Okay, let's see. I'm not going away from the screen. Kelly is the king of shotgunning? Really? I think it's easy to beat Alex, though. If you can beat Justin, that's something. And I don't think anyone could beat him. It was shocking, really. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Yeah, Alex doesn't. It's hard for him to do the shotgunning as fast as Coon. Coon is a beast. That's because Kels is a Gen X. Yeah. All right, do any of you know Will was wearing that orange sweater or sweatshirt with that black light? What was that? I love that shirt. I think it was just buddies. Shout out Gen X. He doesn't drink, but he took one for the team. Oh, he probably has to be so careful with students and stuff. You did look it up, Dana. I'm sure we were all like, love that. Want to know where that is. What it is. Stone something. I'm waiting for Cake to say, hold please. Trying to remember the name. Oh, it's a lot of money. Oh, I'm sure didn't Kel say. I missed it all, so I've just been seeing everyone's clips. Hi, Dawn. Post the outfit. Fine Apple did. Okay, Rag and Bone was the jeans. Okay. Fine Apple had it. Yeah, because I was really curious what that shirt was. It had the black, but it was I loved it. I'm like, ooh, that'd be cool. I say this every time. This is the song that I fell in love with all of this TikTok. Thank you, Danny. Back in May. Hi, Mommy. Stone Island Official. Tracy, yeah. Is it expensive? I bet it's expensive. Italy. Rag and bone jeans. Okay. I just got my first pair, speaking of jeans. Good American jeans to any... 400. What? Holy shit. Okay. Have any of you tried Good American jeans? And you know that shirt's just gonna end up lost in the back of the Bronco. Thank you, TikTok battles. I got some. They're nice. They're nice. They're, I think they're like one of the Kardashians collabed on making them or something. Can't remember. They're on the floor. Can you imagine? Okay. All right, but let's talk, guys. Okay. Khloe Kardashian, yeah. I'm sure about them. They're nice. Maybe. Okay, so let's talk about switch from the orange sweater to Jax and Justin's fit in New York. Oh, I was like, bravo, boys. Your fit is amazing. I was like looking at the picture, like going, no way. The shoes on point, everything on point. Wow. We went from sweatshirts. And I want to get a better look at his hair. But that's the way I told him I wanted it cut way back when they went to Vancouver the first time. I wanted it blown up and then like tight and maybe like even a hard part. Yeah, same thing. I think it was, I don't think he colored it, but I think because of how it was styled in the lighting, it just, all you saw was that like dark blonde and it looked dark. I don't think he colored it, but at first I didn't recognize him at first because I thought it was too dark. Yeah, but the plaid pants, the like loafer shoes, the jacket, and are you kidding me right now? What? I did not know they had it in them to be New York style. I was so impressed. I've sent Jax several messages. He's not getting any of them. So my guess is that his mailbox must be inundated. Yes. Yeah, it's so cool. But I'm like, yeah, oh my gosh, that whole New York fit check for those two. I was so incredibly impressed. I'm like I want to dress them up in that kind of clothes all the time. But footwear was so on point. I was just like, oh, the Kings have entered. Okay, way to go. We've come away from like the basketball shorts and the slippers. And I love Jackson, all of his hats. I think it's a really cool like signature look for him. But Coon, I want him to keep that hair styled up like that and tight. Oh, very nice. Of course, Will. Do not ever cut your hair. It's all over and curly. That's okay. I know that he wishes his hair was, he's said it before in live, so I'm not speaking for him, but he has said things like he wishes it was a little thicker. But no, you're right. Yeah, you're right, KK. 24/7, no. I just felt like if he had it cut exactly the right way, he might be a little more comfortable. I don't know. I like it when his hair is tight on the back and sides. But I think I'd like to get my hands on it. I think he'd let me too, but I have to either, I know, I'm really trying to figure out what my travel plans are going to be for this spring, so. And I keep trying to connect with Karen so I can get information about what's happening so I can relate to you guys. That's what I'm thinking. I still haven't got the final, like, thumbs up from my other half. But that's where he said if it's kind of like a couple days in Nashville, but he's like, otherwise, like, what are we going to be doing day after day? And, you know, no oil. But I am still trying to get Naughty Lily to come with me. But you guys, I told you that story. She's like, I would love to come. She goes, I'd love to hang out with the ladies. But she's like, I would like to just maybe be able to hang out with the kids too. And I'm like, you guys aren't kids anymore. You're all young adults. I want to hang out with the kids. You can hang out with the kids. I think they'd like to hang out with you, Will. But my kids always are like, they're all adults, and they're like, at holidays, we still sit at the kids' table. I'm like, I'm going to have to add a whole extra section so when you guys get older and you start having your own kids, that we have a different set of kids' tables. I miss what Laura said. KK, do you wanna? All right, so anybody in this group who hasn't won before, or yeah, Marla, I know, who hasn't won before or is in the United States, preferably, say me, and let KK pick a winner. We've got just a fun little, it's not a big deal, but it's Jasmine Water Lily hand cream. I'm gonna send you a little gift. Here we go, especially with. Don't stop, get it. Ooh. Oh, let's see. And then I tell KK to pick a winner, but then she's probably getting a drink. And I always do this. I don't give her any warning. I would love to do it, Danny. I just want to bless you guys all the time. All right, is anybody else gonna say me? Oh, you're here. All right, say me if you're interested. Preferably not Canada. And if you haven't won before. see who KK picks. Me. Okay, Mama TG. Don't let me forget. Hi, Aji. Don't forget, I can send you a link to it on Amazon. Mama TG, DM me, TikTok or Instagram with your full name and your mailing address. Congrats. Just a little fun little gift, but I love collecting stuff for you guys. That makes me glad. Okay. A foundation question for mature ladies. Matte, natural, or luminous? Which is better? Okay, here's what I'm learning. You need the moisture to keep from looking dry and powdery like drywall, okay? The luminous, anything shimmery, all right, that I will usually put that on as a primer. And then I put on a normal foundation, okay? And then after everything is dry, then I will do a light setting powder. Oh, no problem, Christine. I will put it up on YouTube, and I think I still have to load from last week. So I'll load 2 tonight. So I get it. Go conserve your battery. I'm sorry your power went out. Tell me you're okay, though. And I was going to show, here's the new L'Oreal Tinted Serum. Is that Tinted Serum? Tinted Serum. I'm trying to remember which one that is. This was one we've shown a couple times. It's Maybelline, and it's 4-in-1. It's like foundation, serum, primer, all in one. What brand's foundation? I'm lost right now. So I was going to show you guys tonight the foundation concealer little trick that I've been learning about. But I can also just tell you, unless you want me to demonstrate it. So tell me what you guys prefer, and I'm happy to do either. Demo? Okay, perfect. All right, I'm gonna do this side. To see it. Okay. Perfect. I'm just getting a makeup wipe. Tinted serum. Oh, okay. I've been hearing so much about the hyaluronic. And if while I'm doing this I miss any comments, don't be afraid to say it again, because I don't want to miss what you're saying. Sometimes I'm have a hard time doing both. Okay. So, yeah, tell us how much you like that. So one of the things I've been really trying to figure out is exactly like, how do I do this under, especially with losing a lot of weight. This has gotten a little bit, oh, it's, spring water. It's like a refreshing spray. So, hi Nikki. So I was doing it for a little, like, just moisture. Even though I'm using, like, they're from Trader Joe's. They're, like, micellar, like, makeup removing cloths. I always do, like, a little, I always feel like there might be a little, like, residue. So I kind of like a little bit of a fresh wipe, which shouldn't matter because I'm going to wash my face before I go to bed anyways. But with losing a lot of weight, I'm a little bit more like this, because all of that fullness in the face is gone. And so it's a little bit more, like when I smile, it's a little bit more there. And I like their, I'm so surprised by how nice the Trader Joe's stuff is. So, and then there comes a point with the face where you're just like, it's my face. And I'm going to smile. And if I smile and there's a crease, like, frick, who cares? It doesn't make a person not pretty. It's just, I mean, I'd like not a lot of lines, but rose hip face spray. Ooh, I want to try that. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Okay, so here's what I learned. This is what I've been playing with. Okay, and I'm going to put up a TikTok about it probably tonight when I get off with you guys. But this is called eye injection, eye cream, under eye serum. Okay, Revolution. What I was learning is that when you're trying to do like cleanser and stuff, and you want it to lay nice and not get like crepey and weird, there, what I learned was you want to put it on first, then do the foundation. And I was doing the opposite because I felt like when I put the foundation, I'm just wiping away the concealer. So the trick is putting it in and letting it set, okay? So this is called eye injection. So it's to prime, and I feel like a slight tingling. So my guess is that it's kind of like, maybe it's just like slightly strengthening this area. Oh, Trader Joe's body oil. Is it as nice as Moroccan? I hope. Okay, then the next thing I've been using is the Fix and Glow. And this is the Glow Primer. Oh, absolutely. And I am going to have this on a TikTok. I'm going to put up after I get off live. Oh, here, this is better. This is better. You can screenshot this. Okay, the next thing is the Glow Primer. So this has a shimmer to it. And this has a shimmer to it, so it is supposed to be a little light reflecting, okay? Okay. Now the concealer, El Maquillage. I did. I bit the bullet and got this. And then, because I've been screwing around, like, around my nose, I got a little red in there. So I'm going to put a little there. Got a little ding there. So I can just go in and blend this in. Sometimes I'll even put a little bit of eye serum on my sponge. Yep. I'll get out of the way if you want to screenshot that. Il Maquillage. I-L Maquillage. Also, I will put this on the TikTok that I'm doing. I was going to save it after I did this live because I knew we were going to be talking about the same stuff. Okay. So I was told to use water spray, then hyaluronic acid, then moisturizer, then makeup. Oh, you know what? KK, I didn't even put moisturizer on. So you're right. I didn't even put it on. I just did the primer, but I think you're right about the order there. And I was just gonna say, only part that I'm trying to show on this was the idea of doing concealer before the foundation, and I didn't focus on any of the essential parts like the hyaluronics or the moisturizer, or even like a nice primer. I just did the that under eye serum. Oh well, no, this is a primer, but it's more of a light reflecting shimmer. So you're right, that should have been in there, but I didn't. How'd you get such good? I don't know, when it came, I thought it was going to be too light. Because, like, even when you saw me put it, water gets sealed in. Yep, that makes sense. Because, like, I don't know. Like, that's light. But now I'm putting too much on. Okay. So my foundation brush, and Danny found the link for that last week, you guys. So that makes sense. Okay, about sealing in the water. Audrey, I just did the quiz that they had me do. I didn't think it was going to work, but it did. I got to do my little... so I don't run the makeup into my... I have a double nose piercing. Oh, yeah, hold on, I'll show you the foundation. And then the key was, they said, let this dry before you put any setting powder. If it's at all damp and you set the powder on it, you're going to get that crepey lines. Right. Foundation, Yves Saint Laurent, Touche Éclat, Le Tint. Oops. Are you guys getting this? This is hard to find. And there are some amazing other brands. But for now, I stocked up on it because I wanted it so bad. And now I'm like, I have to make sure I look for other options when I run out. Okay, there we go. Okay, now is the under the eye. Yes, yes. You want to screenshot that, Nikki? I've been playing around a lot with the Revolution makeup. They even have one I've been playing with, but I start to put too many things on my face, and then that goes against, it's counterproductive. I've been messing around with this, not tonight I didn't. Line Fix, and it is a under eye primer. And it's moisture, and it kind of has a powdery dry finish. But like I said, I've been trying lots of stuff, and then I have too much. So I got that foundation on, and then I showed this on one of my TikToks, and it was an example of using the under eye concealer in a dark caramel shade. And I did a contour with it. I already have a little bit on this side, so I know it's gonna bug me. I'm gonna have to do both sides. There's a little contour, very little. And then a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury, a little bit of highlighter. I've been seeing girls doing a tiny bit of highlight on their jaw. I need to experiment with that a little bit more. And I have a little red marker. I should probably just leave that area of my face alone for now, but and then little tiny bit of this banana setting powder. Because this is nice and dry now. And then I'm using, hi Marie, then I'm using just some of these like little cheek blushers. And I'm not a fan of too much. Just delicate. It's enough. So, what do you think? I honestly don't like too much. This one has that beautiful peachy. Could use that too. And that one is this is a good choice too. And it's supposed to have that like freshly flushed after, you know what I'm trying to say. Yes, I love that palette. So, that's, I don't know, Mama TG, but I feel like you're probably, yeah, I think you're nailing it. Yep, I'm pretty sure you are. Oh, Danny, do you like it? Oh, absolutely, Gypsy. It is. You're right. It really is. Il Maquillage is one I'd like to try one of the next times because they do the whole, they give you the whole quiz. But a lot of people have been talking about the Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1. Maybe you want to screenshot this? It's got primer, concealer, highlight, and BB cream in one. And this has been getting a lot of traction, especially people are doing the whole, hi Tammy, people are doing the whole dupe and loving this stuff. So if you're looking for a foundation that's like a good one on budget, especially when you're doing all these layers, it's a good choice. I've been experimenting with so many. The YSL too, if you want to try it and find out if you like it, if you go into Nordstrom's, sometimes they will give you one of these little samples, and that could last you a while, and it might give you a chance to give it a try. See if it's worth the money or not. KK, can you think of another foundation that's just as good as the YSL? We've been going back and forth with doing so much research on like what are really good dupes. One thing that I love from Dior is an airbrush. foundation, and it comes in a can, and it's like spraying hairspray, but it's color. And then at the end you can kind of like blend it in with a brush. And I love that in Dior, but it's like $60 to $70, and I noticed like I'd be done with it, like it'd be gone in 3 weeks. And I found Sephora has an airbrush makeup, and it's like $27. So Sephora has one. So if I ever do this, I wrap my hair in a towel or one of those wide headbands for the overspray. Make sure like my clothes is covered. And I'll do this sometimes if I want to just do it, like if I'm going to go out and I feel like I've gotten kind of peaked as the day's gone on, but I don't want to. CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Foundation. All right, did you guys see what KK just wrote in the comments? That was another one. But this I'll just do sometimes a tiny light little spray just to freshen up a little bit if I'm like going out for the night, and then of course get it all off when I get home from all the layers. There is one thing though, you guys, I've been wanting. What do you think of Bare? Oh, I do like. Oh, I do like. Sorry, I wanted to catch that picture for you guys, and I forgot when I click on it, it would. I apologize. Yes, I like Bare Minerals very much. I've been going to a little bit more moisturizing options just because I feel like my skin's changing a little bit. So I'm going to show you guys a picture of what AK just sent me about that. Let me get out of the way. You guys go ahead and screenshot that if you like. Okay. All right. But I was gonna ask you guys, and that's at Target, she said. Tell me if you guys have heard of this or used this. I'm gonna put it up here on screen. I'm really curious about this. I want to try J.Lo's skincare line. I've been thinking. Has any of you tried it? Have you heard anything? Screenshot it just in case you're interested in it. I haven't tried it. Live pause. Did I pause it, or was it just because I was out of the screen? What do you think? You've heard of it? Nah, not a fan of. Yeah, but this product, I haven't tried it. Not so much a fan of her, but what if she has a good product? I haven't heard anything, but I might. Okay, you guys gotta like put your feelers out there and then report back. Okay. Great minds think alike. But, well, she could have also just been born with that skin. But KK has a good point, too. Like, you know, is she sourcing excellent ingredients? Or, I would hope so. She's put some effort into the packaging, that's for darn sure. Oops. No, no. I do for exfoliating, I have a Sonic exfoliator. But when we had that Kate Kiernan, she's all about microdermabrasion or like acid or hyaluronic. She's like, don't be doing any exfoliating on your skin. But I don't do a lot. I only do it like once every couple weeks. It doesn't mean that's what I'm supposed to do. Disclaimer. I want you to be happy. Okay. Is that in a blue bottle? I think I have it. Okay, yep. And one that I love for cleanser is it's just like a Estee Lauder in a light blue bottle, cream cleanser. But I'm big on smells. I love it to smell good, and I love that one because it smells good, and it's just like a light cream cleanser. So I like that. You guys, we've covered a lot tonight. Is there anything? Oh yeah. Does anybody know what's happening right now in Austin? What's going on? I feel like I'm missing details. Am I crazy? Who's Ben? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, no clue. I have no clue. I don't know if he's left home. I've been trying to catch up what's going on, but today. Okay. All right. I was under the impression that he still was home, but Cindy, did you see my Instagram story the other day? Saturday? Oh, then he's gonna go. I'm so glad you guys keep me up to date, because I cannot be on every single time they go on live. I'm, Oh, you saw that. Good. I wanted you to see that. Good. I had a pistachio latte. Well, beauties, we've had a nice long live again. I'm thinking I'd like to see if I could get another special guest for later this week or next week. So hang tight. I really want to see if I can amp that up a little bit and get somebody amazing for you guys. What do you guys think? Would you enjoy having a accomplished makeup artist come in with some tips and tricks? In the meantime, KK and I are constantly scouring for the best dupes. Oh, good. I adore you guys. I just wanted to, anything I can do, I just want to breathe life into you guys and just solidify our friendship and our community here. Yes, it's fun to support the guys, but yes, I did sign up for the Charlotte Tilbury Live. Thank you, Danny. You turned me on to that. So I appreciate you guys so much. Kmart, I'm so glad. Skincare products, okay. We'll focus on that. KK will make sure. She's always feeding me directions, and I keep going. I always scour TikTok looking for trends and different things, and so then I put them in my favorites file, and then I go back and review them. So yes. Yeah, if you guys have any other suggestions, ideas, questions, DM me or KK, either one of us, and we will try to cover any of it. Oh, I enjoy you guys so much. I see. Yeah, you guys just continue. I mean, just continue going out into our world, like I always say, and just put your love and your light out there to the people around us. Keep being the strong, powerful women that we are, and fill the world with kindness, strength, love, right? Beauty. Oh, Charlotte Tilbury stuff? Is that what you're talking about? I love it too. So much. So much. They gotta make it cheaper. So I will also post that TikTok about the order of the. Oh, thank you, Danny. I love that you guys send me information too, because it helps keep the vision in front of me. So thank you. Anyways, have a wonderful night, you guys. Sending you huge love. My lavish ladies, I adore you all so much. Have a good night, a good sleep. I will keep you up to date on when we're going to do our next live. So, big love to you guys.